The difference between my photographs is that it will come through is the honesty. I purposely move away from posing people. I just wanted to catch them as they are. And if there's anything to this, it's the honesty of the photographs that I think will come true. I came back to return to Malaysia in 2010 after spending 20 years in Taiwan and in China. And one of the first places I went to was actually Ipoh. Actually, I was in for a shock because a lot of the people that I thought were still there weren't there anymore. But there were some who were still there, and I just felt that I needed to document them before they disappear from our landscape. Felt that it would be a tragedy of sorts if they were to disappear without nothing having been said about them. So I felt that I wanted to cover this for a book. I met the most wonderful people who would open up and share their life story with me, and it was a privilege to hear those stories firsthand from them. All the men from the 50s, 40s, 20s, all were very sweet. But the lady will be wearing the baya. Yeah, the baya. So this is your favorite outfit?
Yeah, because made by her.
I didn't want to make the photograph look too set up. I didn't want one of those things where everything is clean, books are in place and all. I wanted them in their environment, and for that reason I also did not use a lot of lighting. It was just a very simple, it was me and my camera, as simple as that. As a commercial photographer, I obviously felt that I needed to light it and get everything exposed nicely, but that's not what this book is all about. This book is about the people of Malaysia in their environment, talking to me or talking to others about who they are. People know when they are not genuine. So actually for example, like the barbers, I spent over a period of a year, maybe about 2 or 3 times with them. Each time I spend at least 2-3 hours. When you speak to people like that and you get the story over a period of time, then it becomes more real. Things that they didn't tell you about in the first interview, they will tell you in the second, because you're a friend. Actually, my favorite photograph is actually of this lady here. She's an opera singer. If you look at this, it looks a little bit, it's colorful, but the environment actually was very hot. It was, they were all sweating under the heat of the atap roof here. But I like it because of the colors, and it shows some sort of reality. Here you have 2 ladies having their bubble tea behind, and you've got this plastic bag here. And these are things that I purposely kept in a photograph to keep it real. To me, the most important part of this whole project is actually the making of it, the experiences I gained from working with people. It's not so much about the book, because when I look back on this project, every single photograph holds such strong memories for me. There were literally hundreds of people here that I photographed that unfortunately not everyone made it into the book. But for instance, in this case, I chose this photograph actually for my cover simply because it was so simple. Here I was in the Kuala Terengganu walking around, photographing the fishermen, and these 3 kids would just keep on following me, and they were asking me, Abang, ambil gambar, Abang, ambil gambar, and I was going, wait, you know. So finally I got a little frustrated. I turned around and said, okay, I'll take a picture now, and I got this picture. And I did not post, not anything, and this is the picture that made into my cover. Part of the story, my experience in this book is actually listening to others. When you sit down and listen to someone's story, you learn a little bit about yourself, and you also learn about, you know, not only about others, but more importantly about yourself, how you relate to others.